Hello, in this lesson we are going to see how to understand the loans. What is a loan? A loan is money that you borrow from a bank or other financial institution and you agree to pay back with interest over time. So people often take out loans to help pay for big expenses. So key terms you should know is principal is the original amount of money you borrow, the money you borrow at the very beginning. Also, it could be think about as a present. So that is a present value. The money you borrowed at the very beginning. And the interest is a cost of borrowing money. And in the investment, interest is the money you earned, the extra money. So this one is a cost of borrowing money, usually expressed as a percentage for the interest rate. This is how the lenders make money from the loans. So the term is the length of time you have to repay the loan, typically measured in months or years. Monthly payment or other period payment. This is amount that you pay each month or each period, bi-weekly, weekly, or daily, toward repaying the loan. So principal, interest rate, and term, monthly payment or payment per period. They are the 4 terms you should know. Then we are going to see how the loan works. So when you take out a loan, you receive a certain amount of money, the principal. Then you agree to pay back per period, and your payment per period will be calculated based on the principal, the money you borrowed, the interest rate, and the term, and also the period, monthly, bi-weekly, or weekly. And we are going to using the TD online loan calculator to do the calculation. So we go to the TD online calculator, and there are several things you need to know. The loan amount on the TD online calculator, that is corresponding to the principal, that is the present value, how much money you borrowed. And after that, you need to input the interest rate, what percentage you will pay as interest. Then you need to determine how long will you take to repay the loans, in years or in months. And after that, you are going to input is monthly or bi-weekly or period. Then after that, you will see on the right side, it will show the monthly payment if you pay monthly, and also it will show the interest. So this is you input how much you are going to borrow, and what's the interest rate, and what is the term, and also how you will pay it. And this is a chart that after each year, how much you paid. So the green one is the interest, the dark green is the principal. So at the very end, you will pay $5,000 plus this part is $1,205.10. So now we are going to see, we have 2 scenarios we want to practice, okay? So the first scenario is 5,000 is same as before, and for 3 years. So this one we are going to input 3 years for scenario 1. And the interest rate is 4%. So we change this input for scenario 1. And it will be a monthly, okay? So now we are going to get the real TD online calculator here. Okay, we are going to see this is a real one. Then 5,000, and this one I will make it smaller. Okay, so it will be 4%. So we change this one to 4%. and we change this one to 3 years and monthly. And on the right side, you will see the calculator made the calculation for you already. So we just go from here. Here is your total monthly payments, and here is your interest. So we are going to copy these two numbers here. So we just copy this one. Okay. This is for the answers for scenario 1. So this one based on your borrowed amount, then your total monthly payment is $147.62, and your total interest rate over 3 years is $309. So this is for scenario 1. I will just delete this one, okay, and make it smaller. Okay, so this is for the first one. So scenario 1 is this one. And then we are going to do for the calculation for scenario 2. So scenario 2 is borrow 10,000. So we are going to change this one to 10,000, and that is 6%, and is 5 years. And we are going to see what we are going to have. So we do the calculation for the TD online calculator. So we are going to use this one. Now we are going to change this one to 10,000. And now is 6%, and is 5 years. So on the right side, you will see your total payment is $193.33, and the total interest over 5 years is $1,573.06. So this is what we have got from the online calculator. Okay, so I will add another text box and put that one here. So just make it smaller. Then using the TD online calculator to do the calculation is done. This one down, so, and copy your notes. That is about. Okay. This is for the second scenario. Okay. And after that will be just. Remember, always consider how much you can afford to pay back when thinking about taking a loan. Don't borrow too much money that you couldn't afford. And also understand the terms and the conditions of any loan before you sign the contract. So check your understanding, and that is all for today's lesson. And you change the loan amount. If you change, you borrow more, you need to pay more. And the interest rate higher, you need to pay more, and also the interest, you borrow more and pay it for a longer time, you are going to pay more interest. So that is all for today's lesson. So you have to do is put in the amount you borrow, that is principal, put in the interest rate, annually interest rate, and put in how long are you going to pay back, and you are going to pay weekly, bi-weekly, or monthly. And on the right, it will do the calculation for you to give you the payment for that period, and also the total interest rate over the terms. And From that one, you will see the interest is growing and your principal is growing too. Thanks for watching.